UVA, the Cavaliers in the building, man. They had the one-handed receiver wearing 98 out there catching balls all over the Hurricanes, man, killing us. So talk to us about the Cavaliers.
Tony Elliott from Clemson will be their head coach, is their head coach. Um, the good thing for Tony Elliott is that he has Brendan Armstrong, the quarterback, coming back. That kid, he's tough. Like
Tough.
he's tough. And so to have him coming back, that's huge. My question is for them is they got to do something about that offensive line because they were supposed to have one of the better offensive lines, at least from what I heard last year, and I didn't see that when I saw him play.
Mhm.
And defensively, it was like watching 7-on-7, watching the play. So those are the two areas I think he has an uphill battle where that roster is concerned. But having Brendan Armstrong come back is really, really key for them. My question is, you see, when with Clemson had great talent, specifically on defense. Offense, the two things that I noticed, they did not have an offensive line because Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson, we look at that Alabama comeback, but there were some hits. Like, I don't know if you remember when Deshaun Watson got hit and did the helicopter. That. But the great quarterback play covered a multitude of issues. That's not going to be the case at Virginia. And then the receiving talent. They have one or two, Mike Williams, Hunter Renfro, and all that stuff. But, we talked about it. They had some guys transfer out. So we're really going to see what Tony Elliott's system is, because if it's something that, got exposed against a team like Ohio State, who didn't have the best defense, and then throughout, the year, last year, then I think, I want to say UVA is going to digress, but it may not be smooth sailings for them.
Yeah, I mean, when I look at UVA, like you say, Tony Elliott comes in, and this is the true sign if you can coach, right? Check this out. He leaves a great program stacked with talent. This is no knock. But now, can he David Cutcliffe this thing, right? Can he come in with less talent and be productive? Can he come in with less talent and squeeze that drop of blood out that turnip, right? And we're going to find out real quick. A lot of guys, and I know that's just kind of how it goes, right? That's just kind of how it moves. That position coach becomes coordinator goes and becomes head coaches. Those are typically the first candidates,
right?
Are coordinators, and we're going to find out if he can do that, if he can improve the Cavaliers offensively. Probably he should, but defense should be a big question. I do have one question. As I kind of was looking through this thing, I know they were talking about the running back they had last year was Wayne Talapapa. I hate jacking up last names, so I'm just going to call him Wayne T. They say he entered the transfer portal, hasn't landed anywhere, and may end up coming back. I'm not sure if you've heard anything on that or not, but he did dip out to the transfer portal and has not necessarily landed anywhere at this point. So
as of right now, I'm looking at their depth chart, and let me look again. I haven't heard anything. But the guy that I do know that they're excited about is a guy by the name of Xavier Brown.
Freshman.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so they believe that, like, he's the truth. A kid from Kentucky. And so we'll have to see. It will be a big boost to get him back, but they're really, really high, on this freshman kid that they have coming or have in the program, Xavier Brown.